Hey guys, just going to show you a couple tips on how to best roll up your flat out hose into the multi-reel. We find sometimes people will not get all the way and have a bit of hose still hanging out and they're just struggling to get that last bit in. So I'm going to show you some tricks, some tips, just to make sure that it's super easy every single time. This video, I've set up this hose here and I'm going to pretend that this tap end is the connection to my van. I had it coiled as I would normally do with any surplus length, and now I'm going to go through the process of disconnecting and switching everything off. First, you just switch off the pressure. Back at the van, you're going to need to depressurize the system, so if you've got an exterior van tap, you can turn that on to let the water out. If not, go inside and turn on the kitchen sink, just to pull all the pressure out of the van because it's still currently sitting in the hose. I'll do that now, just turning this tap on, and you see all the pressure's already dropped, and now I can disconnect wherever I am. Now I'm going to straighten my hose out. Now that I've straightened the hose out and disconnected it, you'll see the water naturally flows out of the hose. I deliberately left this on the path so you'd be able to easily see the water flowing out without effort. Normally, of course, I would put that into a draining position where it's not going to make a mess. On another note, when I straightened the hose out, I didn't worry about the twists in the fold, how there's a few little lines that have looped over in that direction. It doesn't affect anything. What you do need to worry about when you're straightening the hose out is that you didn't end up with any folds. The hose that I've been using for this demonstration is a 15-metre hose. There's about 4.5 litres of water sitting inside the material. The hose itself is 19mm diameter. The fitting itself is only 12mm. So it will take a little bit of time to let go, but if you've straightened that hose out like I showed you, you can just let that go, and then the water's just going to drain out while you're busy doing something else. When it's finished, there'll only be a little bit of water left. Third trick is just a little detail on the way in the roll. First I'm going to click my hose in, and then I'm going to walk back towards the other end of the hose as I wind. Sometimes if there are twists, you might have to just spin the roller as you go. That's okay. Tip 4, when you get part way along, as long as it's not a really horrible surface, put your foot on the hose and keep winding a little bit. That squeezes it in, right? Give it a bit of tension. You might have to do that once or twice along the way. Do that one more time here. See how much extra I can get in just by giving it a pull. Done. Okay, back at the van. We can cut some of that middle bit.